In this video, the fourth of the series, I will continue to build the logging truck trailer with the plans that are found in this book. In the third video, I build the logging stake that goes into the trailer. The frame is dry, so now it's time to take it out of the clamps and give it a good sanding, just to make sure that the pieces are flush. To get rid of some dried on glue as well. And this is just to prepare for drilling the holes in the frame and then doing a test assembly to make sure everything fits. So now I'm going to mark the location of the holes for the brace that I made in the last video. So these holes just need to be centered front to back on the shorter frame pieces, and then spaced apart the same distance as the brace. Just double checking with the brace itself. Make sure those dowels will fit into those holes well. Always good to double check the measurements to be accurate. Now onto the axle holes. I'm just laying the wheels onto the sides to check for the spacing so that the wheels have a bit of a gap in between, using my pencil to make some rough marks. So I'm just making sure now that the axles are equidistant from the front and back. And then I'm going to also make sure that I've marked the center line top to bottom so that they're centered. That done, let's get over to the drill press, drill some holes. The holes for the braces don't go all the way through and are drilled the same size as the dowels so that it fits nice and snug. And now it's time to switch drill bits. And here I'm using a drill bit that's one size up from the actual axle diameter. So one size up from the holes that I drilled in the wheels. And just now setting it up so that I have my fence that I can use as a clamping place to be able to securely clamp the frame upright, and then I can drill the axle holes through. Unfortunately, the drill bit didn't go all the way through. I don't have enough throw on my drill press to go deep enough. So I'll just drill the other hole and then I'll take care of that problem. So what I did is I just chucked the drill bit into my hand drill and drilled the holes all the way through. And now to cut some dowel to length for the axles. just double checking the length I need, as my frame is a bit wider than on the plan, so I couldn't really use the plan dimensions. Double checking the length here, and over to the table saw to again set up a stop block and cut 2 axles. 1, 2. And the other thing that I realized is that I need to cut a dado on the bottom of the frame where the tongue is. That actually fits into the receiver on the cab unit. And that's easy to do here on the table saw. Just whittling away the wood, and we've got a little bit of a dado there so it fits properly, as you can see here. And it was a little bit rough, so I grabbed my chisel and smoothed it out a little bit, just to have a very sharp chisel here. And you do have to be careful if you're chiseling towards your fingers. Usually not a good idea. I probably should have clamped it onto the bench to do this. I just recently sharpened this chisel and it's cutting so well now. So with that done, just double checking that works well. Here you can see a close-up of how that'll work. I assembled the wheels on the axles and the brace off camera using a ruler to get it level. And the final step here is I need to make a hole for that pin to go into. So I'm just doing a quick measuring here. And yep, you're right, over to the drill press. Just getting the right size of drill bit first. I'm just using a piece of scrap wood to kind of support the frame. Make sure the pin fits perfect. And then let's put it together here and make sure that part fits. Get the holes lined up properly. Nope, not quite. Try that again. Otherwise you're going to lose a trailer here. There we go. So that's it for part 4. In the next and final video of the series, I'll apply finish to all the parts, do the final assembly, and show you the finished truck with some additional props. Thanks for watching.